Next thing you know it, you're going to be in a nice English hospital with a dozen pretty nurses hanging on every word. How is he?
Didn't have a chance to even get to know these guys.
Doesn't pay to get to know the new guys, Vern, you know?
Goulash and onions sound really good to me.
Elizabeth and Bonnie sound even better.
How about if I take Bonnie and you guys take the onions?
Absolutely not. No way, no how. I am not turning the Dirty Dozen loose in London for 5 days of R&R.
Begging the General's pardon, sir, but we don't have a dozen anymore. I've got 3 dead and 1 in the hospital. All in the line of duty, sir. The men need a rest, General. They need to see something else besides their barracks, General. You give us R&R and I'll be responsible for them.
Who's going to be responsible for you?
Still a bunch of convicts to you, is that it, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, Danko. That was totally uncalled for. I'm not questioning your integrity, but the fact remains that the 6 men we're talking about are all convicted felons.
7 if you include me, General.
I'm not including you. You're a professional soldier. But if I leave these guys loose, they may never come back. Oh, hell. I'd probably go AWOL myself if I was in their spot. Take it easy, Danko. Just take it easy. Relax now. I know that your men need a rest. I see your point. But please, try and see mine.
Is the General saying that I can issue the men their passes, sir?
Well, maybe, and not just maybe. I've found a place for you and your people. Mackenzie Island, off the lovely, lovely coast of Scotland.
Never heard of it, sir.
Well, you better study your geography. It's got incredible hunting, fishing, not to be believed.
And since it's an island, we can't get off.
Oh, nobody knocks Tahiti. That's an island, too.
So's Alcatraz, General.
Danko, for your information, a friend of mine in the High Military Command has a cousin who lives on the island. Now, his name is Lord Halliwell. Now, his estate is a favored retreat for the top brass in the Allied Command. It's quite possible that I might be able to get you and your men billeted there. Do you think that the Dirty Dozen would like something like that? Or must it be on a par with, say, Buckingham Palace, huh?
With all due respect, General, I think my men would prefer something with a little more action.
Oh? What they will get is a quiet weekend in the country.
Hey, look at that troop carrier.
Oh. Right on time.
Looks like we're going back to school. Got my lunch pail.
How do you do, gentlemen? I'm Lord Halliwell. Very pleased to meet you, I'm sure.
Hi, Lord. What's shaking? Lieutenant Danko. Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes. Well, trust you had a safe trip. Well, hop aboard, chaps. Yes.
Load it up!
Hop aboard!
Load it up!
Gentlemen.
No, please.
Gee, it looks like all the photos I've ever seen of Paris.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And this is just in the day. Wait till you see it at night.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. City of 1,000 lights.
Hey, all I want is a great, big, juicy piece of prime rib.
If I'm not mistaken, that is a pub.
Oh, I could use a beer.
Hey, maybe they got waitresses there, huh?
Nobody goes anywhere till we get this gear stowed, all right?
Different Lord.
Any of the rooms on this floor are available for you, gentlemen. I'm I'm glad to say that Baron DeWitt often called this his home, away from home.
Well, if it was good enough for that guy, I guess I could stay here for the week.
And this room was the favorite of the Grand Duchess Catherine.
Oh, yeah? What'd she look like?
You're gonna have to excuse this boy. He's a walking gland.
A walking gland? What?
17th century, huh? Henri Dufresne?
Oh, are you a collector?
No, not exactly. I used to be a fence before I got into forging.
All right, listen up, you guys. As long as we're here, nobody touches anything. Nobody. Anything.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Betty Davis had a room just like this in that movie, you know, where the guy lights 2 cigarettes and then he gives her one. What a movie. Women love that stuff. I love that stuff.
Farrell, you mind if I take the bed next to the window? It's just like the night air.
Yeah, sure. You know, I tried that move on a girl once. A cigarette stuck to my bottom lip.
Congratulations, Farrell. You just destroyed a 17th century bed.
Lieutenant thought you and I ought to room together.
Lieutenant, what a guy.
Oh, hey, thanks, pal.
Give me another cut.
Well, it's not bourbon, but it ain't bad.
Not bad. That is 100-year-old cognac, made to be swelled in the glass, warmed in the palm, its aroma savored, and then to be sipped gently across the palate. And then, and only then, to be swallowed, so that one can feel the warm glow spreading from within.
Hey, look at this. This is, real historical, huh, Lord?
Dear boy, I'm not the deity, only a peer. Thus, to avoid confusing me with the Almighty, it might be a better idea to call me Lord Halliwell, as opposed to just Lord.
Yeah? All right. I love this historical stuff.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, yeah. Seen all them C.B. DeMille films? And Ben-Hur? All those guys running around in togas, you get to show off your pecs. The women go nuts over this stuff.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah. Keep your Hamlet. Give me a piece with a loincloth any day.
Have you been much affected by the war, Your Lordship?
But you know, sometimes I feel almost like a coward. Back in Flanders in the 1418 war, oh, I knew how to give the Hun what for. Did I tell you what happened when the Hun pinned down Binky Smith's brigade? Yes, well, here's Binky Smith, you see. Now, here are His Majesty's 42nd Hussars, King's Own Rifles here, and here is the Hun. As a military man, you're going to enjoy this, Lieutenant. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, here we are, knee-deep in Huns.
Well, here's a wonderful change from combat, shooting hockey pucks.
Oh!
Yeah! At least they're not shooting back.
Might be more interesting if they were.
Thanks, you son. Whoa! Yeah!
If you put a little snap into the wrist, the law will land in the shallow eddies. That's where the big ones are, especially Gentleman Jim.
Hey, look at pal. I may not know how to swirl cognac in my palm, but I happen to know how to fish. Dead bodies ain't the only thing floating up where I come from, you know what I mean?
Really? I'm surprised you even bother to use a rod. I should have thought you'd just lob a hand grenade.
Why don't you go polish your snifter or something? Hey, how big is this Gentleman Jim you keep talking about?
12 pounds apiece an ounce. That's what we call a fish on Mackenzie Island.
Yeah? That's what we call bait back home.
At least you lie like a fisherman.
Yeah, well, fish like a liar, right? Ah, so I never done this before.
All right, come on, get a drink.
Hello?
Yeah.
Do you live here?
I owe my life.
What do you do for excitement on an island?
I don't think we have any.
We can change that.
So here's biggest space to see. 42nd Hussars here. King's Own Rifles here. Now.
Been about a half hour since Farrell went to the can. I think I better go check him out.
It's an island, Sergeant. It can't go far.
So where are you from, Mr. Farrell?
Hollywood.
Good afternoon, Your Lordship.
Good afternoon, Gordon.
Excuse me, sir. Why don't I exactly picture this place being a prime target for a German attack?
You can never be too sure, laddie. The defense of the island is in our hands.
Are you what they call Dad's Army?
No, I'm what they call the Home Guard and veteran of the 1918 war. Twice wounded in France and 4 times decorated for bravery. When I was in the army, I did not spend the war sitting in a pub insulting my betters.
We take our duty quite seriously. Gordon is sergeant in the Mackenzie Island Home Guard.
And Lord Halliwell is our commander.
Well, I'm sure my boys meant no offense, Your Lordship. No. Did you?
No, you guys are all doing a great job. I mean, you don't exactly see any German paratroopers storming around the place with machine guns.
Everyone, put your hands on your head. This island is now under the occupation of the Third Reich.
Everyone outside! This island is now under German occupation!
Is that your lot, playing tricks?
Move, everybody! Hey, Wolfgang, find them over here. Come on!
My God, Germans.
Go home now. Stay there.
Langsam! Hier, warten Sie!
Do whatever you can to fade the woodwork.
Who, or shall I say what, have we here?
If we had had our weapons with us, you would not be standing there so smug. I can tell you that.
I'm quite sure that's the case. And where is your armory, then?
You'll get nothing out of us but our name, rank, and serial number. We expect to be treated as prisoners of war in accord with the Geneva Convention.
Aye, those are the rules, and we stick by them.
Spare me, please. The German army does not take Home Guard prisoners. You will lead these soldiers to your armory or be shot. I don't have time for games. You. Who are you?
I'm Lord Ian Halliwell. These men are my employees. I'm responsible for them. I'll answer any questions you have.
Very well. How is it that 7 men of military age are in your employ?
They're convict workers, assigned to my estate. Unfit to bear arms, but competent workmen.
Since you say you are responsible, if I have any trouble from them, I'll shoot you. Understood?
I understand your kind only too well.
Citizens of Mackenzie Island, stay calm, and you will not be hurt. We want nothing from you, but you must do as we say. A hostage is being taken from every household on the island. We mean them no harm. They're merely our insurance policy. Now you can go back to your home. We have no further business with you. You will be permitted to go about your daily work. But no one can leave the town or attempt to make contact in any way with the outside. Or the hostages will be shot. That is all.
That was very brave, thank you.
Not at all. Nonsense. I'm your host. You're my responsibility.
Sag mal, wann müssen wir eine Wache schieben hier?
Terrific. I give an Academy Award performance for a Nazi dogface.
I wrote it.
I gotta do this more often.
Those despicable hunts! They dragged poor Edward the footman away like it was a sack of potatoes.
Calm yourself, Mrs. McTavish.
Oh, if only I could have got to them with this. Barbarians, that's what they are.
They are. They commandeered the bus.
Oh, my lord, they broke into your gun case and stole the entire collection, I'm afraid.
I see. No, it's all right. Now, be a good fellow, Angus, and take care of Mrs. McTavish.
Yes, this way.
Come on, let's go in.
What do you got in this town worth taking?
It's not what we have. It's what we will have tomorrow.
And what would that be?
The single most important American general in Europe. The Germans are here to capture Eisenhower, I'm afraid.
Eisenhower? Ike's in London.
This is highly confidential, but he'll be arriving on the island tomorrow.
What would Eisenhower be doing here?
That's not for you to know. It's sufficient that you know he'll be here.
Look, your little domain has just been taken over by a crack German commando team. And if we're going to prevent him from capturing the Supreme Allied Commander, I've got to know everything. Now, what the hell is Ike doing here?
Enjoying a quiet weekend in the country. Nothing more, I can assure you.
Alone? Bodyguard, staff, what?
In the, company of his driver. A young lady by the name of Summersby, I believe.
Lieutenant, if they capture Eisenhower, that's 2 years of planning the invasion of Europe straight into the toilet. Along with every other Allied secret we have.
Gosh, you could even tell them about us.
Aren't we a little outnumbered, Lieutenant?
Lieutenant, as commanding officer of the Home Guard, I'm placing my men under your command. Each one of them has seen combat before.
Yeah, against Napoleon.
We were fighting the Germans when you wore diapers.
Lucky. We can't afford to look any gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, but Lieutenant, this horse wears dentures.
Yeah, well, I'm sure glad General Worth sends us someplace nice and quiet so we can just relax. Not get in any trouble.
General Worth.
All right.
General Worth.
Hello there.
Lee Enfield, bolt action. Breech loader made in 1907.
Still a useful weapon.
Well, looks like that was about the last time this was clean, too.
Well, boys, we've been caught with our pants down. We're undermanned and outgunned.
So what else is new?
What I need most now is good intelligence, and that's where you men come in. Because my boys are going to have to stay out of sight. And yet I still need to know how the hostages are being guarded, where the Germans are bedded down, radio call signals, things like that. And most of all, do they expect trouble from this town? Or are they just waiting for Ike and his Tootsie to come rolling through?
You can count on us.
Your Lordship, I have a very special favor to ask of you. I need to know who my opposite is. What I'm up against, what his flaws are. Just what kind of man is he?
Halt! Durchgang verboten hier.
Let him pass. Good day, Lord Halliwell.
Not for the citizens of Mackenzie Island, Hauptmann,
Von Schermer. Karl von Schermer. I'm very busy. What do you want?
I've come to see how the hostages are being treated.
Very well. You can go, see for yourself.
Von Schermer. Von Schermer. I knew a Von Schermer once. The German military attaché in London before the Great War. Quite a decent chap.
He was my father.
Was he? Ha! We were quite good friends, actually. Skied together once in Austria.
Happier times, I'm sure.
He wouldn't have been the sort to tolerate this Hitler fellow.
The military was his profession, not politics. The military is my profession as
I'm
well.
not referring to his profession. I'm referring to his code of honor.
Ah, yes. Gallant adversaries who toast each other with champagne after they've fought a duel or a dogfight. But the world has changed, Lord Halliwell, I'm sorry to say. From the stories, it did seem more civilized.
It was, young man. It was.
Halt! Durchgang verboten hier. Wir können nicht durchgehen. Turn back.
So you see Lieutenant Danko, the town square, hostages in the school, 2 guards back and front, 2 Germans stationed above the inn.
There's one road in and out of town. 2 guards at each end. At the end of the road, I believe there's an ambush party that's going to capture General Eisenhower.
How do you figure?
I'd heard them chatting it up on their radio. I jotted down their call signs. Speak a bit of German, you know.
Agnes, what a guy. You ever do this professionally?
What about this paratroop commander? What are his weaknesses?
None that I can tell. Militarily, he's first-rate, highly professional and an aristocrat. A perfect gentleman.
Good. Because I'm not. And neither are they. Lord Halliwell, we have less than 16 hours to take out a crack German commando team. Now, there's no such kidding ourselves. Soldiers half your age might not be up to it.
I don't think I'm up to it.
Stow it. With your permission, I'd like to ask the men themselves. Gentlemen, if any of you don't want to go along for the ride, we'll understand. God knows you've already fought your wars.
Quite right, Lieutenant. It's every man's personal decision. I'm with you.
I am as well.
So
We'll give them a run for their
Oh, that's great. Dad's army joins the Dirty Dozen. Now we need something to fight with.
Think we can use a sword?
Be great defense against the machine gun. How's your aim?
Can I get you something? Yeah, the lieutenant sent us in to find some weapons.
Well, I don't know about weapons, but I've got a nice piece of meat here.
We have the knife, too.
Wouldn't you prefer a fork?
Well, we've never taken on Germans with a fork before.
think we found something with a little more bang to the buck. Genuine TNT.
I'm sure you'll find a better use for it than blowing up tree stumps.
Well, now we have to just get close enough to the Germans to use it. Sergeant, how's your throwing arm?
Oh, excuse me, Lieutenant Danko, if I may interrupt. I might have just the thing for you. Oh, Mr. Leeds.
Mr. Leeds.
Perfect, isn't it?
For what?
Well, if it can launch a clay pigeon, it can launch TNT.
Angus, when this is over with, you, me, and Leeds are going fishing in Arkansas.
Oh,
we got us a mortar.
Why, Sergeant Cutter, you look positively as happy as a swine at swill time.
All right, somehow we got to take this ambush team.
What about the hostages in the school?
No, the town is our first stop. No gunfire, you guys. We don't want to alert every German on the island that we're here. And we're going to need some kind of diversion. Something to get their attention without getting their guard up as well. So we can get the hostages out.
I think I can supply that.
And, what did you have in mind, sir?
Something that will appeal to von Schermer's code of honor.
Das soll gegen der edle Ritter.
As Lord and Protector of this island, and knight-errant of His Majesty the King,
The poor old fellow's insane.
I challenge you to mortal combat.
I salute you, Lord Halliwell, as noble a knight as Don Quixote. But as you can see, my windmills have machine guns.
Be prepared to do battle or die.
My dear Lord Halliwell, please. This has gone far enough. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
On guard, sir! Prepare for mortal combat!
Come on.
Hurry up. Come on, Farrell. Let's go.
I've got to go.
I'm warning you! One last time! Get off your horse, stupid fool! Defend yourself!
This is ridiculous! You'll only fall and break your neck, you fool! Stop it right now, or I'll shoot!
On guard, sir! Look to your weapons!
Stop it right now!
Defend yourselves, sir! Come on now! This is to the desert!
Now look at yourself, old man.
You may have unhorsed me, sir, but I still have my sword.
Put your sword down, noble knight. There is no shame in surrender when you are surrounded.
Your windmills, as you call them, are all slain, and you are the one who is surrounded now. Left, right, left. Companies, my boy. Don't force them to kill you, too.
Certainly well. Hey, Lieutenant, why don't we just tell this guy to get on the phone, tell his troops to surrender, or we'll give him to Fecky for a present. Fecky don't like Germans.
Go ahead and kill me. It makes no difference. You are all dead men. All of you.
You look pretty alive to me, pal.
You're young men. You did well against a handful of my men. But I've got more than a handful waiting for you out there. Do you really think you can defeat them with this old fools? You're leading them all to their deaths, and yours.
Lieutenant, just give me a second.
You have been lucky so far, that's all?
Yeah, well, we got you, didn't we?
Enough said.
You are all insane.
That, of course, may be true, but we're having a lot of fun.
Give yourselves up now. Why should you all die?
This guy's getting on my nerves. Tie him up and gag him.
That'll be the highlight of my day. Come on, let's make you nice and comfortable.
Long Fox to White Stag.
Whoa, phone call for the major.
Fox to White Stag. Come in, White Stag.
Ready? The German checkpoint.
Long Fox to White Stag. Come in, White Stag.
I want to talk to somebody.
Come in.
What do I tell him?
All right, I want to hit him at dawn. We got about an hour of darkness left. Let's use it.
Brown Fox, this is White Stag, over. Do you read me? Over.
White Stag, this is Brown Fox. I read you. I will be passing through your checkpoint in 15 minutes to reconnoiter. Do you read me? Over.
Affirmative, Brown Fox, over.
That is all, White Stag. Brown Fox, out.
You think they bought it?
Well, if they don't kill us when we drive through, I think the answer's probably yes.
Please.
I had no idea bondage was your forte.
Call me kinky.
If we're gonna be kinky about it, let's go all the way. I need his uniform.
Here, I don't get it. Ike gets a pretty lady for a driver. We get Fecky.
All right, the German ambush team is out there somewhere. 2 more hours. You guys are going to be the only thing between them and the greatest American general since Washington.
We'll deal with them, Lieutenant.
When it all hits the fan, use the radio.
You have all mine here.
By the man, wheel, quick, fall.
Georgia?
You're not the only one who can act. Oh, the big deal.
It's not like you had a speaking part.
Hey, you two hams, move it!
Warte, Kompanie! Um die Ecke da! Soll ab!
Come on, Ike, do any time.
Roy, Vern, take him that way. You, left leg. You, over there. Come with me.
Hey, you! You! Come here! Come here! Yeah. Help me!
I cannot understand you.
Come closer. Help me!
What?
Come closer. Help me!
All right, Leeds, let's put our motor here. Let's cover the best you can. Those old guys aren't going to be moving that fast. No offense. Will do.
Right, Agnes?
Aye, you bet your cheeks. Is that the right expression?
It's close, but you're learning.
You boys all set?
All ready, Lieutenant. Just give us the signal.
All right, we don't have too many of these cocktails, so make them count.
Easy touchdown, Lieutenant.
All the men in position, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir. We're almost ready to go. I'll just give the signal.
Is that? It's von Schirmer.
What the hell?
How did he get here? Stop him! Shoot him! It's me! For king and country and the honor of the home guard! Charge!
Black Bear from Brown Fox. White Stag under attack by American Commando forces. Reinforce White Stag.
They need reinforcements! You six! Come on! What are you afraid of? These are only old men! Advance! Forward, men! Keep advancing!
Come on, Fecky. Ike's on his way.
Here we go.
Let's go!
I'll cover you!
Move out! Come on, men! Keep firing! Keep the line, men! Don't break down! Come on!
How bad? But I'll be back.
Keep going, lads. There, will you? Come up here and see what's happening.
They did it. It's a pity about Arkansas. I should have liked to have gone fishing there with you and cattle.
You will. We will take care of you. Angus.
How did we do, sir?
You were magnificent. You old fool.
I'm afraid you'll have to find another butler, sir. And make sure he knows the silver pearl.
For gallantry in action, above and beyond the call of duty, the Mackenzie Island Home Guard is hereby awarded the Bronze Star for Valor.
This is Holly Robinson of 21 Jump Street. Make the summer your time to discover the sensation of Fox Sunday night. It all begins with 21 Jump Street tomorrow.
And every Sunday, catch the most original hour of comedy on television. It's Gary Shandling and Tracy Ullman together at last. Sundays on Fox.